Hey, how's it going? Checking in for today. Back from the meeting this morning down in Thiel, which went really well. At the same time, hasn't resulted in, here you go, lads, here's a massive piece of work, which I guess I didn't really know what to expect, and perhaps that was why I wasn't getting super duper excited about it, but it has given us another thing to focus on, and the reason it's gone well is because we met with the chief executive of this company and some of her team, and she believes in what we're doing, and she gets it, and it makes sense. But actually, what she wants is to have it as something that she can sell into her existing clients. So that was the exciting part of it, that she bought into our vision and us particularly, and sees it as something that can actually augment what they're already offering and actually help her customers implement more of the things that they're trying to get to do. It's all about sales and giving them sales leads and pipelines and stuff like that. Anyway, so that was really, really promising. And it also means that we've got, it just sharpens our focus again. And I mentioned this after we had the disappointment of not getting a piece of work that we'd been working towards at the end of last year, and it came back as last week. And I said, well, maybe it's because I was all pumped up and excited about momentum that I had a positive frame around it. But actually, the real reason was that it focused our attention and really got us to get stuck into creating something, to take these ideas that we had and turn them into a real thing that we could take as a proposition. And what we've got now today is some other questions that we have to answer, like exactly who were we, is this for? What's the specific problem we're going to solve? What are some of the benefits, and actually mapping it out in a way that isn't just inside of our heads, but we can share with other people as well. And that's the next step for us to do. And all this is going to be leading towards us getting more opportunities to get on stage and present and to deliver more, which is now my big, it is still my big goal. My big ambition for this year is to really, do what I had hoped to do this year, plus what I didn't get to do last year. So I've got big ambitions, and it's going well so far. Today I've also been prepping for a session I'm delivering tomorrow on physical activity. In fact, the session title is called "How to Be More Physically Active When You Don't Have Any Time," and I've got to what I'm going to be delivering is a session all about activity, exercise, moving better. So we're talking posture. Might try to bring us some breathing technique work in there as well. And I'm just really excited about doing the session. I still have to put the effort and the attention into the structure of the session. And this is something that's been on my mind for the last few days, last couple of weeks perhaps, because I've talked about that sort of mild panic I've had before about, oh my goodness, I've got this coming up, and it focuses my attention. I haven't necessarily been feeling the same thing about this session, because I feel so comfortable with it, and I've delivered all of these components so many times. But because I've never delivered this exact session, I've got to make sure that I still give myself that pressure, because I need that pressure to keep my focus and attention on the thing. So that's absolutely critical for me. It's something I know that I'm going to have to keep an eye on in the coming weeks. I don't want to, I think that's what gives me an edge especially when I'm presenting to new audiences, is that feeling of not just wanting to do a really good job, but actually really connecting with the material and not deviating from what the objective is. What's the key outcome that I want? What do I want the audience to leave with feeling? And I feel really good about the sessions that I've delivered so far this year. And I don't want to start falling down, getting complacent, because I know this stuff, I've delivered it before. So I've got to make sure I feel like I've focused really well the last couple of days preparing for this, and the work I did in December as well for it. So I'm feeling really good and positive about it, but I know that it's something I'm going to have to really keep an eye on going forwards. So there's my check-in for the day. I've got a coaching call in a few minutes' time, and then later on this afternoon, I'll be again going back into putting the finishing touches to tomorrow's presentation. It's not very slide heavy. It is very practical, but I still need to make sure that I've got a really good flow and that I'm going to be able to deliver it in 60 minutes, which is my time frame. Righto, I will catch up with you again tomorrow with another daily update. Bye for now.